My layout has been a mess for a very long time. It's full of half-completed projects, but my New Year's resolution for 2024 is to at least finish this display area. In part 1 of this series, I constructed a framework from plywood scraps, which will serve as both a support for two separate display sections and the backing material for a mountainous cliff face carved from foam insulation. I've never used styrofoam sheets as landscaping material before this, so I watched a lot of other YouTube videos on the subject before trying it myself. It's definitely a learning process, but my skills improved with each section I carved. This is the lower part, which hugs the wall near the base, but slowly expands as it goes upward to form a more triangular shape. It's a mixture of different styles or types of rocks and stones, but when it's all glued together, I think it gives a decent representation of a cliffside found in nature. A geologist might look at it and just shake their head, but I like it, and I'm ready to move on to paint. While the black paint is still wet, I'll sprinkle some of this very fine sandy material over most of the rocks. I'm trying to let it fall and settle from above to mimic the loose and crumbling nature of a cliffside. I don't have a lot of gray paint on my brush to start. The flatter areas have dried quite a bit, but the black is still very wet inside the deep crevices. I'll be able to mix some of the light gray with the black if I just get my brush to occasionally pull some of the paint from the cracks into the gray.
You say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning, you wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face. Got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you'll break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption never came. I stopped asking for forgiveness, 'cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone. So save your judgment, 'cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You'll break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption never came.
It's mostly just been two colors so far. I tried a little bit of brown here and there to add some warmth, but it tended to disappear into the black and gray. I do want the lightest spots to be the areas that are flatter on top, and also at the edges that transition from horizontal to vertical. The glossiness to the black paint is because it's still wet. When this is all dry, the rocks will have a flat finish with no shine at all. It's kind of nice to use the carved styrofoam itself as the palette for mixing the two shades. The effect wouldn't be possible at all if the black paint had been fully dry. Pulling the paint downwards accomplishes several things. It deposits the most paint at the stone's leading edge and also gives a streaking vertical effect that could be from rainwater or maybe some other runoff. A few hours have gone by, and the black is now even drier. As it dried, some of the warm brown actually ended up showing through, which I wasn't expecting, but I ended up liking. So now it's time for a little dry brushing. I'm using a light tan and wiping away most of the paint from the brush. What remains will end up on all the little tiny details that stick out from the rock formation. There will be more styrofoam carving, some display areas, one of which may be a diorama, and some cool lighting. But that will all be in a future video, or 2, possibly 3. But if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this has been Bob's Workshop. Take care.